All right, all right. All right, everybody. Happy New Year. If you're in the chat, uh, in the live stream, let me know if you are here. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like this stream. And yeah, we're gonna try to do a little bit more of these things going forward for 2025. Um, I've been wanting to try and go live more, and just keep having this like thought, in my head, like trying to choose a perfect time, right? And well, it's kind of tough. So talking with my wife, my business partner, right? Just saying, hey, I really want to do this. I really want to go live more. Love doing lives. And she said, why not Wednesday? Wednesday be great, probably, even when kids are in school, that kind of thing. So Wednesday at 9, that's what it is for right now. It might change, who knows? But I want to go into the chat for just a little bit. Hey Tim, how you doing? John, Forearm, howdy. Daddy Dutch, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Gonna talk about what we cooked up today a little later on. Short Hood, hello sir. Scott Sennett, hello kind sir. Hope you're doing well. Josh Skinner, how you doing, Josh? And Jonathan Hignan, Jacob. Everybody knows Jacob, right? Everybody say hey to Jacob. Got some news on Jacob a little bit later on as well. Uh, can't hide money. I don't know what that means for this big dog trading. Josh Skinner. Okay, yep. Uh, Mr. McCoy. Hello, Long's Quest. Good to see you, kind sir. So, Marco. Hey, Marco. How you doing, buddy? Hello from Kentucky, Michael and Marie. Well, y'all, it is really thrilled to have you in the chat. It's like I said, it's been a long time coming, and something I just want to do more of. I might even do some live cooks, kind of sprinkled in as well. I know a lot of people, they have kind of wanted that. So, you know, week one, why not? 1/1/2025. And what the live is going to be, probably going, from now on, is we're going to kind of review what we did maybe last week, not maybe, what we did last week, podcast, kind of some reflections, um, just kind of all of the above. We're going to do some Q&A, at the end. And yeah, just kind of just do a little recap and have some fun, right? I mean, that's what we're here for. So, um, let's see here. Tim Askey here to hear good food guy. All that good food and cheer wine. I hear you there, big dog. Daddy Jacob's only here so he doesn't get fined or fired. Well, stay around. I got some really awesome news about Jacob that you will want to hear. So, about a pending balance. Yeah. I like the heifer dust. I like the heifer dust too. I use it a lot today. So, what did we do last week? What did I do last week? Um, I had posted me and my daughter, right? She and this is true. When I was in, she came up to me, it was a long time ago. We shot that video like in at the end of October, and she said, "Daddy, I got an idea for a video," and it was the pancake tacos. And I was like, "Well, that sounds great." And so she had um, a teacher work day where she was out of school, and so yeah, we ended up. I put that link in the chat if you haven't looked at that. She and I had a really good time with that. Had a good time with Jacob as well, and yeah, we shot that. I was really surprised. I'm not a big pancake fan. The kids, however, love pancakes, and So I was a little bit, I was a little worried. I was like, I don't know how these pancake tacos, are going to kind of fare out, but come to find out, it was really, really good. And even the hot sauce at the end, I like that hot sauce. So had a little sweet, had a little bit of tang, a little bit of hot, right, from the hot sauce. It worked out pretty good. So if you can ever swing that, that'd be pretty good. So yeah, Jacob I'm here. Thought I saw John. Yeah, Pressgraves. There he goes. Oh, JP. Good seeing you too, buddy. Happy New Year. I forgot to say that. Happy New Year to everybody. I should have started off really with that. I did post maybe it was a reel on kind of our tradition, what we have here at our house for New Year's tradition. I'm kind of switching gears here. I forgot about the New Year's. I'm already in 2025. I'm just rolling, y'all. What's y'all's tradition? What kind of food do you have for New Year's? We at the Hussey house, we have collard greens. Boy, I tell you what, those collards today, y'all. God, those things. I took a whole smoked turkey leg and with the sauteed onions, and I just kind of sauteed that. Got some more brownness to the turkey leg. Put those collard greens in there. I do like to par cook my collard greens beforehand. I think it makes them more tender. It takes a little bit of the bite off, a little bit of the bitterness, and then man, we season it up with some good stuff. But those collard greens was chef's kiss. It was on point. Let me tell you. And I always fix. I think I fix five. I got about 5 pounds of those things, so I got a lot of greens to eat. Needless to say. Um, I used the last of my Hereford Dust with some Uncle Steve SPG. Dutch, that's I got some of that SPG. I haven't used it yet. I just ordered it over Christmas that I got to get, and so that was one thing that was on my list. And I love that competition pig powder from Steve. It's good stuff as well. John, I too like waffles probably better than pancakes myself. Dave, life's good, man. Life's good in NC. We're good. We're blessed. All good. Pretty nice day today. Tomorrow supposed to be getting cold, but it's winter. That's what you're supposed to do. And happy New Year to you too, big dog. Tacos look good. They were very good. Bristol, yeah, we're not far. Um, and then Robert McCoy, he got one of those bright leaf hams that I did not long ago for kind of like a Christmas ham kind of thing. Those are some good hams. But going back to the New Year's Eve thing we did, so the collard greens, we did collard greens for did the collard greens, black eyed peas. I did the black eyed peas in kind of the same way, but I used smoked ham hocks instead. And man, those were fantastic as well. I love black eyed peas from number one, and they're just I don't know that some people don't like them, but those are like coins. So that's what it's to signify. I did some pork chops for the kids. My wife, they do sauerkraut, and they don't do collards for their tradition. So they do sauerkraut and pork. And today I did some ribs, did some baby back ribs, and I smoked them for just a little while on the pellet grill, on the Blackstone pellet grill. Smoked them for a little bit, and then I cut them individually, bones, and then stuck them into just a pan of kraut and let that go for a couple hours, and that was pretty good too. That I also some of the end pieces of the rack of rib, I just kind of shredded off the bone and put that into the kraut as well. Whew, it was good too. That's my wife. She didn't even eat a rib. She just ate the kraut that had the rib meat in it. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So, uh, John, North Cackalack is the best state. Period. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of other nice places. Happy 2025. Thank you, sir. Barbecue Blackstone beer. Hey, buddy. Sounds like some good. It was some great groceries, buddy. And glad you're well. I jump back in. Video playlist. I laughed so hard about you and your wife. Thumpany? Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, Dave, that was a while back. Yeah, we we fell down those dang steps. What else did I have? What else? Oh, cornbread. Got to have cornbread. That's to signify gold. So you got to have cornbread. But like the old tradition was they do like little medallions of gold. So we just have a cake. What we call a cake of cornbread. I fix it in a 10-inch cast iron skillet. And let me see. I had something else. Oh, mashed potatoes. Gotta have mashed potatoes. And I'm gonna tell you what. Do y'all ever put cream cheese in your mashed potatoes? Just a little bit of cream cheese along with butter. Add a little cream cheese to your mashed taters, and it's fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. Um, Mashed taters. Let's see, slaw. That's a typical Hussey thing. We do slaw, and that's about it. We have some rolls, dinner rolls for those that don't like cornbread. My wife, she ain't a big cornbread fan, but yeah, we had a good time. Hopefully, we'll have plenty of good luck, good fortune, and good blessings for 2025 because we got our tradition in. So yeah. Go back to the chat. Not much else here. Um, yeah, let's see here. Yep, I'm all caught up. So we did that. Nobody's really stating their tradition. Anybody else? What else? What are you guys doing? Oh, there's Mile High Barbecue guy, or Mile High Guy Barbecue. Hey, buddy. Nobody's saying what you do, what you guys do for your traditions. I'd like to know in the chat, please, and thank you. Mini muffin. Those mini muffin pans do really well, Kent, for sure. Marco, my wife is from Ohio, and that's where I guess they apparently that's a kind of a Midwest thing. She likes to consider herself Midwest instead of from the North, so she will correct me on that in a heartbeat. Hey, Matt Fisher, y'all. Matt Fisher is the guy who won the giveaway. So right there he is, Matt Fisher. Thank you so much, Matt, for you winning. What made me feel really good is I mean he's like, look, I'm really happy that I won. I'm probably the most excited about your personal giveaway, like the black, like heifer dust, the apron, the mag, that kind of thing. Which I thought that was pretty awesome. That he was more happy about that, more so than the Blackstone. But he said that was just a cherry on the top, having the Blackstone. Um, so I guess did you get your Blackstone, Matt? I think that it was shipped out, and I haven't got a chance to call them. So or not call them, but ask them did they ship that yet. But it sounds like they did. So can't wait for nice weather. Fire up the Blackstone and use your apron. Well, good job, man. I really appreciate your support, and I really hope you enjoy all those items. So John had cornbread, collards, black eyed peas. Oh, he corned beef. Corned beef. I didn't ever thought about that. It's pretty standard. Now we don't do corned beef. It's always supposed to be pork because the wives say, or it was said that you don't eat chicken on the first day. You eat pork, and because a pig kind of goes forward, a chicken scratches back, and so you don't want to look behind you. It's more for the pork to nudge forward and to not look back. So I don't know about cows. So I guess cows probably be all right too. But yeah, that's kind of a pretty cool little tidbit. So Marco did a tomahawk ribeye with potatoes. That's not so bad either. I could go for that. Matt, good. Thank you so much for confirming that. I was under the impression that it did ship, but that is good to know. Thank you so much. Uh, Dutch did a new tradition this year. Got the food trailer cleaned and stocked. Getting ready to vend a lot this year. Uh, Dang, Kent. I didn't even know. Man, life's got a hold, got away from me. I didn't even know you had got you a trailer, man. I need to get back up with you, sir. Need to get you on the podcast. That's what we need to do, brother. That's what we need to do. Cooked cabbage, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. That sounds pretty good, Josh. Sounds real good. Is pizza okay? Yeah, pizza's all right. Actually, we have a local coffee shop. They're actually some friends of ours, and I think it's today, they had a pizza food truck, and the pizza food truck folks are friends of mine as well. It's a old box, not it's not really old. It's a really nice box truck that the guy took a shipping container, and he made a pizza food truck from that. It's got a really nice, um, it's an Italian wood fired oven in that thing. It is really nice, really nice. But yeah, Dave, pizza's fine, man. Pizza's okay. Had a crock pot of black eyed peas, smoked ham, hot collard, skillet cornbread. Da, da, da. Thank you, Richard. I pray for you too, my friend. Have many blessings ahead. It looks like you had the exact same as I did, and it looks like you love the heifer dust as well. I appreciate that too. What brand of mayo is your favorite? DNC. Um, well, Duke's for sure. I do like Duke's, but cool little fact is sometimes Duke's isn't always there. So a Hellman's, a Kraft ain't bad, but number one is Duke's. Got to go to Duke's. It's a state law. State law. Uh, even the folks in Iowa, Daddy Dutch, says Duke's. That means something right there. Papooses on the Blackstone dug ass. My wife makes them every couple of weeks. Man, I don't know if I've ever had a papusa before. I need to figure out what that is. Um, I want to switch gears. We went through the chat for a little bit. Has everybody seen or saw, listened to the podcast? I would like to know you guys' thoughts on that. And we got 61 watching. I'd love to have a little bit more. Have you guys watched the podcast? I want to let you just poll you guys to see what's your thoughts on it. Have you watched it? Have you listened to it? What's your thoughts? Do you like it? Are you a podcast person? Um, I can do a poll. Have you listened or watched the podcast? There we go. Look at that. I can even put a poll in there. Let's see here. There we go. You need to do some homemade mayo. Jacob, you're absolutely right. I do need to do some homemade mayo. I've done some homemade mayo before, but man, I like that Dukes. You know what I'm saying? That Dukes is good stuff. Larry Mayberry, I could go for I could go for a pork chop sandwich. Larry, every time Larry gets a hold of me, he's always a pork chop sandwich. I love it. Oh, Marco, that's all right. Yeah, some people know, some people don't know about the podcast, and just want to make sure everybody is aware of it. And yeah, we're having a fun time. We're really interviewing some really cool people. Last week, no, actually, I didn't post one last week. It was the week before. Craig McPherson, CMAC Cooks. I had him on. I had a really good session with him. He is a ambassador for Big Green Egg and Artie Flames. I don't know if any of you guys ever did that. And he has a really cool story. He had retired early from a corporate job, and he's originally from California. Moved to Amesbury, is that Massachusetts or New Hampshire or something like that? I can't remember. Which is that? It'd be Massachusetts, New Hampshire. I don't know. Anyone, they're about the same, similar. And yeah, he liked to cook. He used to be called the Black BSB Blackstone Boys, and he posted a lot there with a lot of other guys there in Amesbury, where he lives. And at one time they did like a cook. It was like 20 some cooks. So if you haven't watched or listened, head over there. I actually put I'll put the link in the chat as well, right there, just to just to see. Uh, save it. There's also on Apple Podcasts, it's on Spotify, that kind of thing too. But you can actually watch the video on YouTube. But let me see here. Let me look at my poll. It says 33% said no. Wow, daggone, 18 votes. That's pretty crazy. Massachusetts. That's right. Why can't I get that? Why did I say New Hampshire? I think I'm thinking about the. I got them confused with the griddle guys, and I've been talking to them. I want to get those guys on. They're close. I think the griddle guys live near the line there. I get them confused all the time, but yeah. So yeah, that was a good episode. The one previous was that CJ cooking with CJ? Yeah, it was cooking with CJ. That was my episode 2, and that was my very first one. And man, we got super long winded on that thing. We could have went probably 5 hours on that. And finally, I was like, "Yo, we gotta settle this down here. We gotta get off." But yeah, we had a good time. Good time. The podcast. Some people ask why you do a podcast, and some of it's just like this. I want to try to interact a little bit more thought. You see and hear my thoughts behind what I'm trying to do, trying to bring more people out to hear their story. The pretty cool thing is you hear their story through food, so that's always food brings everybody together. It seems like. Hey, Mike, how you doing? The Griddle twins. Oh yeah, the twins be pretty good too. Let me see here. We got 58 watching. Got 58 watching. Got 38 thumbs up. If you hadn't already hit that thumbs up, please do so. Already. So it's almost 60% have watched and 40% no. Gosh darn. We yeah, I was reading Kent's. They kind of do have all the same accent. Well, C-Mac don't really have much of an accent. Cause he's from California, right? It ain't too much. But 58, yeah, it's almost dang near 50-50, pretty close on the podcast. So yeah. John says he misses the old back porch and egg chucking. I do miss that back porch or that back area a lot from my old neighborhood. But I do like where I'm at here a lot more. I like our neighborhood. Kids love our neighborhood. Got made a lot of nice friends here, so it's pretty cool. Q Pie, yeah, Q Pie is real good. I like Q Pie, Q Pie. What I don't know. I do like that as well. For some reason I don't consider that mayo. I don't know why, but it's good. I do. I got a bottle upstairs and got a bottle downstairs that I use. Take a little drink of water, man, before I start coughing here. Tyler White. Hey, Tyler. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for popping in. If I spend hours on the podcast, I can't watch all my recipes. Well, you know, the cool thing about podcasts is you start it. You can you're driving somewhere. You can start it, start it back whenever you get back in your car. So it's just another way. A lot of people dig it. A lot of people dig it. F the Andersons, Dave. That's right. Them pesky Andersons, you got to watch them guys. They're always just snarky. You know what I'm saying? During the deep dive, I saw your struggle with COVID and burnout. How are you doing now? Hope you're well. Uh, hey, Dave. Yeah. So that's been shoot about almost 2 years ago. Yeah, the dang COVID, man, it wore me out, and pretty much ever since COVID, I kind of um, just kind of been. I hit the ground running after that, and really, I try. And if you don't watch yourself, you'll burn yourself out. So over Christmas, I really didn't post much on social media. I didn't not per, I don't do much on my personal page anyway. But I try to just get away from social media for a little bit and not do a whole lot because it's a constant grind. People don't know the work and the mental struggle that's like you feel like you need to post something all the time. And lately, I just said, you know what? Just I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put the phone down. I'm not going to do anything. So to answer your question, and I do appreciate your concern, Dave. It's a lot better. Doing really good on that. I do have my time still, But yeah, that COVID it grabbed me and didn't want to turn me loose at all. Let me see here. Ritual, my opinion is Lux canned black eyed peas. The only can I can eat. Now, growing up, we did Lux pinto beans and we did Lux black eyed peas, but these were like dried beans that I made, and they were pretty good. Sharon Cranford, hello, Sharon, love you too. That's a good friend of mine, Sharon. Cool fun fact. Cool fun fact. My very first Blackstone griddle that I got in 2015, my lovely wife bought that for me. That griddle is still in action and is at their house, Sharon Cranford's house. So, pretty cool little tidbit of information. Pretty cool. What makes Duke's different than any other mayos? Apple cider vinegar. So Duke's doesn't have any sugar in it. It's very tangy, so it has some kind of vinegar in it or vinegary, and but it has no sugar in it. It's creamy. It's got a tang, and some people don't like the tang, and some people do. But like for like my coleslaw or for my slaw, I mean, I add some a little bit of just a little bit of sugar to my mayonnaise anyway with the apple cider vinegar, just to add a little bit of sweet to it. But yeah, it don't have any sugar in it at all. Happy New Year! Thanks TNT so much. Glad you made it through. I appreciate it, Dave. Thanks for all your support. I do appreciate it. Uh, I love all your videos. Try to make a bunch of them. State law. That's right, Roy. So I'm going to try. I mean, my idea for these lives are 30, 45 minutes. I don't want to keep everybody very long. But I got a little bit of information about the channel that's coming down the pipe. I don't know if is Jacob still on here. Jacob, get into the chat here, son. Um, very egg forward. Yeah, it is. You're right, Dutch. It's egg forward, and it's kind of rich, and I think that's from the yolks, right? Um, so try smoking a bologna loaf. I've done that before. I've smoked a whole chub of bologna before, and then I smoked it, then fried it in bacon fat on the Blackstone. Made a big old, what do we make? A bologna club, maybe something like that. But yeah, I've done that before. It was this year, or I'm sorry, not this year, but 2024. Yep, there he is. Jacob's still there. Well, guess what, y'all? Those that have stuck around, I'm going to end this poll right now. So it looks like more people have not listened to the podcast than yes. So man, we got 47 votes. We got to get that up, y'all. Got to get it up. So I no longer. Jacob left me, y'all. Jacob quit me in halfway. So uh, see, what was it 2 weeks ago we shot? I believe. Yeah, 2 weeks ago was our last time officially shooting. So yeah, he didn't give me no breaks. um, yeah, so Jacob got a new job, out of state, and so he's there now. But he is editing for me, and so he's no longer shooting for me. So it's going to be back to old me filming now for until Jacob comes back. He's going to come back. He's going to miss me so much. And he's gonna be like he's gonna be Hussey sick. That's what he's gonna be. He's gonna miss me. He's gonna miss the Andersons. Whether we like it or not, he's gonna miss them. He's gonna miss Maggie, all that kind of stuff. And he's gonna be like, I should have stayed. But but yeah. So Jacob, it's gonna be me shooting only now, and then Jacob will still be editing my stuff, which he should be doing that right now. He needs to hurry up. But yeah, so that's kind of unfortunate. He made things a lot easier for me whenever we were doing videos. We shot a lot of videos in a short amount of time. Um, we, you know, we, I mean, we probably averaged, we shoot on a Friday. and we probably shot at least 4 videos on a Friday, and we had done up to 6 in one day. So a lot of people, uh, it's always funny to hear how people assume like recipes go and that kind of thing. But yeah, so I was very sad. I'm very sad, but I'm very happy. He's doing some good things. He's doing the Lord's work. He wants to be in ministry and stuff like that. So he's with a church, another church, and so yeah, he's like the main guy over there for a church. He's like the tech guy, man. So good for him. Good for him. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing how he does, and I'm checking in with him, of course, all the time as well. So congratulations, Jacob. I'm not going to get emotional like I did in my video, but I am going to miss you. I am going to miss you. Uh, John, did Hussey work you to death? No, I was sucker. Hey, I was his best job he ever had. That's just the way it is. Darren and Kevin are here trying to get on this. What are they trying to get on? You're on. They need a link or something, Sharon? Let me know. Richard, I have Maggie does have a cam. I do have a new camera to put on her, but uh, yeah. So I need to bring her back more, especially to just add a little pizzazz to the channel. So let me go into here. Strap a say Richard just found you on YouTube and Facebook. Looking forward and trying some of your. Thanks, Anthony, for finding me. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me know what you have. You got any questions? Drop me a line. Sometimes an email or like a DM, like on Instagram or Facebook, is probably the best way. I do try to get to everybody. Have I missed people? I have missed people, and it's not on purpose. I will tell you that. Big cat. Yikes, that's a lot. What are they talking about? What's a lot? What am I trying to? Yikes. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yikes, that's a lot. A lot of videos. Yeah. I think that's what you're talking about, Mike. Yeah. Got to bring Maggie Cam back. T Rex, how you doing? I haven't been getting notifications. I thought you quit. Oh no, Kelly. Make sure you on the bell on my channel. You click that bell and select all. And what happens if you don't have all selected? It will you eventually you'll not get notifications. So yeah, going to miss you too. I'll visit sometime. Yeah, I'm gonna. We worked well together, Jacob. You very well made me way better. So they need help. So Sharon, let me let me see here if I can do this right here. Let me send this to Burr. Hold on 1 minute. I got some technically challenged folks here. There, I just sent that to his phone, Sharon. See if that helps. And then also, I got this right here. I posted the link right there in the chat as well, Sharon. Daddy, good for you, Jacob. Mr. McCoy, you must find someone that. You're right. The next person, when I put the job ad out there, David, I'm going to say, you gotta like bacon. You cannot not like bacon. Some people think that that's something like we've thrown in that Jacob don't like bacon, but he really don't like bacon. I promise you, he don't like bacon. We have shenanigans. We do shenanigans a lot, but that's one thing that's not a shenanigan. That is 100% fact. He don't like bacon. So, um, Roy, she probably could, but I film on Fridays. I'm kind of off on Fridays, and so I try to film while they're gone. It's a job, and what I try to not mix this job with my personal time or my family time. So yeah, um, she could very well probably help me shoot very well. Oh, went through T-ville recently. Noticed Lidl is out of business. Richard, both the one in Lexington and in Thomasville went out of business. Richard Cranford, there he is. Darren is trying to get on. Kevin's on. There we go. Should be on top. That's right. Got a small. I I got a small channel on tournament shooting with slingshots. LOL. So yeah, everybody. T-Rex slings. Let me see here. Can I? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can't like. I can't like pin or highlight it or anything. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Have you ever in the slingshot or the pea shooter business? I don't know if you ever heard of Rufus Hussey or not, but I think um, Rufus Hussey and is from the area of where I'm from. I can't remember 100% if what my mom said that we're related or not, but he used to be really good at a slingshot or a pea shooter, and he made them himself. So I don't know if you ever you ever seen his work or not. Rufus Hussey is pretty cool. He was on Johnny Carson one time, which is pretty slick. No, 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 no. That man ain't right. Got a bunch of. He should try Canadian bacon. Yeah, John, he probably should. He probably like Canadian bacon. He likes ham, which is similar. What part of NC are you in? My grandparents built, owned, and operated a garage in Topton. Never heard of Graham, Cherokee. I'm in the like central part near Greensboro, is where I'm from, Dave. Scott Cranford, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Scott Cranford, y'all. Let me see here. Great idea, not mixing work with. Yep. It's always about testing. It's always, yep. Thanks, Hussey. You're welcome. Steve Lohr, my father in law. Hello, Steve. Good to see you. He is a legend. Yeah. Yeah. It was always, uh, it was my dad, right? Some of you guys probably know, some of them don't. My dad had passed away whenever I was young. I was 11. And, you know, at one point, it's a long time ago. Shoot, I'm old now. And I tried to, they were trying to get me one of his slingshots. And man, I wish I would have got one. That would have been awesome to have because you're right, T Rex. He is a legend. And maybe I got a little bit of the old. If we're related, maybe I got a little bit of the the talent myself. Who knows? Um, if you feed me, I will come film. Yep. Come on, David. Come on. I'm taking applications on the job training. Um, all the good mom and pop places are disappearing. One of my favorites of Thai Southern place. A lot of the good places are going. Yeah, I suck at slingshots. Always hit my hand. That's that would be me, Mike, Big Cat. I'd probably the thing would probably come back hit me in the eye. So, well, we're coming up on about 9:45. I got one more thing I want to discuss, and then we're going to do some Q&As for you guys. Might have some new folks on that may not be familiar with anything and everything, griddle, whatever. Want to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a new podcast episode, and it will be with Tommy from Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and he has another channel licensed to griddle. It's a griddling channel that he just started, and then he also has the barbecue channel as well. And he is from Jersey, New Jersey, and real good guy. Been around a while. Just really had a good chat with him, and I hope that you guys could check that out. I will be posting that about what was it, about 11, I think about 11 o'clock tomorrow, my time, 11 a.m. Eastern. So I'm going to do that. So with that said, the last 5-10 minutes here, what do you got? You got any questions? You got questions? I'll have an answer. Could be anything. Could be whatever about cooking, personal, whatever. Would love to see what you got. Love to see it. Let me know. Cat, just a learning curve. East Coast Slingshot Tournament had 112. Wow, that's a lot. Hey, Jonathan, tell Emily I said hello as well. I hope she had a great Christmas. John, do you prefer the front side or back drain Blackstone? I I like the rear grease on the Blackstones, and I don't say that because I had the front. Uh, my two I had two Blackstones, the front grease before, and it always, especially whenever you're really got the thing ripping hot, any kind of grease that you would bring to the front V, it would get really hot, and it would just like vaporize oil, and then it would get on you. It would get on your deck really badly. I like the rear grease management. I know a lot of people don't because it's kind of hard to get back there, that kind of thing, but it's it's almost the best place because it's out of the way, and some manufacturers have them, in the on the top, in the corner or in the front. That's just like prime real estate to me. So I like the back. If you want to pitch your Blackstone kind of to the back, so grease can run that way. But I prefer the back, yeah, personally. That's just me. Good question. I remember when you were cooking on the porch off your old house, and Mare was she was, yeah, she was 4. I think I started. Yeah, she was 4 years old, something like that. Yeah, 4, 3. No, maybe she was a little bit younger than that when I first started. Yeah, I've been doing this 6, 7 years, and she's 10 now. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. How do you come up with so many ideas? Good question. R is that REM 250 169 Papa. I'm always thinking, and I have there's a book out there. It's my buddy Tyler. If he's still in here, thank you so much. It's basically like how to come up with ideas. And the thing is like if you sit down, you just sit there and think like, oh, got to come up with ideas. Got to come up with ideas. You can't come up with ideas. The thing is, you got to. It comes up at just crazy times, right? You see something and you say, oh, that's a good idea. I've tried to make a mental note. I use the on an Apple phone. I use Apple Notes, and I have a list. I just every time I have an idea, I'll put it in there, and then sometimes I watch food TV a lot, and I'll see something. I'm like, oh, that would be good, but if I did this or put like a twist on it, or just sometimes things just hit me. Sometimes I'll have a recipe idea or ideas, and I'll can them. And Jacob will tell you, I'll be like, I don't want to do this. I didn't want to do this, so I'm doing this instead. And it's just sometimes I just don't want to do it. It's kind of crazy, but it just works. What I don't do it a lot. There's some channels will, they really want to get the views and all. They'll do smash burgers a lot, and I try to do that because every year more and more griddlers are out there, and they need this. They need the information to them, and obviously, I want them to see me as well. So you have those core items, and these recipes change, right? So uh, you just want to keep on just progressing on those, and then you have your holidays, and then you have these food holidays, and so on and so on. And for whatever reason, it just works out. And so, and then some of these things, once you add it for a while, you can remake things too, and because everybody don't see everything, so that's kind of how it is. Let me see. That was a good question, Richard. Or that's Darren. Darren Cranford. He said he's hungry. Oh well, I got some leftovers. You can come on over. Still rocking the BS. Love mine. Oh, I love my Blackstone. I couldn't do without it. Can you do a walkthrough video of your cooking setup, gear, etc.? I can't right now, but that is a um, I need to do one. So let me. I got it right here on my laptop. Let me make a note of that. Of I'll make a note. Walkthrough. That's a very good one. I've never really I've never really done one of those before. I need a walkthrough. So all right, got that. So just things like that. Some people, oh, Let me take a step back. I have sometimes all my members, I'll ask them, hey, what would you like to see me cook? And then I'll put all those in a generator, and then whatever's picked, that's what I'll do. I got Robert McCoy, who's here. I did one of his recipes not long ago. They were really fantastic. Jacob has got to get that edited. Jacob, hurry up. Matthew, your thoughts on using a cheese skirt as a taco shell? I love it. I like using for keto. If you're doing like keto, it's really good. What I do like, Dutch, Kent, I like putting the cheese skirt down first, putting the tortilla on that, and that cheese skirt kind of is on the tortilla, and it also warms the tortilla. It gives a nice contrast. It's there's a crunch, and there's another uh, crunch, like another texture there that goes on. It's really good. I like that. Roy likes the rear grease. Good evening. Hey, Terry. How and why did you get interested in cooking on a Blackstone? My reason was seeing one of your breakfast videos. Um, so I got interested in a Blackstone, John, from I had a big green egg first, and I started. I wasn't doing YouTube videos. I was doing just posting on Instagram, and I was doing some Twitter stuff, and but the Big Green Egg Forum I was on a lot, posting pictures as well. All of a sudden, these guys started getting these Blackstone griddles, and this was the front grease, and they were like, "Y'all, this thing is amazing. Cooked breakfast. I mean, you can release your inner Waffle House, you know, mojo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I just kept on talking about this thing, and I think my wife just got tired of hearing me talk about it, and she got me one for my birthday, August of 2025, and it was so good because you can get food on the table, you can get dinner ready on the table in no time. And for me, that's big because I do a lot of my cooking, a lot of the cooking here at the house. So it just makes it a lot easier, and that's what got me interested was that those guys on the forum. So good question, good question. Uh, Richard said he got a adapter for his rear green. Oh, okay. I've seen people do that, but then you got a big bucket to worry about. It's like you just put that, in the thing. Blackstone makes a little bit bigger catch as well, but it works pretty good. I got a travel Blackstone that I have that on that I like using it. So let's see here. Top Italian bottles and bites. Top three griddle meals your family loves. Chipotle bowls, where I make the rice inside the house, but the rest of it's kind of on the Blackstone. I do like a carne asada steak. We did this actually last night. I did chicken and steak, and then make a cheese sauce. So that's probably one. The other is just breakfast. We love breakfast. Um, I would put that into a big thing because we always have a little bit of variety. And number three, what griddle meal? Man, we do all kinds. I mean, we love steak, but I guess the other's probably fried rice or hibachi that we like. It's probably number three. It's a good question. Good question. Do you have any issues with bugs trying to kamikaze all the time, man? Those suckers come in and it's like, but I do try to clean it. Well, not try. I do clean it before I start cooking. I'll fire it up, water it, and then do that kind of thing. But yeah, sometimes see these suckers they just come in and just dive bomb me, man. It's like, pow. Yep, it does it. Uh, hey, brother Tyler here. Happy New Year. Good. Thanks, Tyler, for stopping in. Sweet. I love to see your setup. Yeah, I need to do that, Dave. That'll be an easy one to do for sure to give folks that haven't been around the channel a lot. That'd be great to do. Yeah. I just sent you that video with Robert's idea. You haven't reviewed it. Well, I don't think you've given it to me, Jacob. You need to review it. You need to send us. You got like 21 to do. Uncle Rocky, out of all the grills, smokers, and griddles you have, which one is your favorite to use? If I, it's kind of tricky because if I got just a perfect, absolute perfect scenario, meaning I got time, um, and I got the energy. I love cooking on my offset cooker. I love cooking a lot of meat. For say like for Christmas, we I cooked 80 pounds of pork shoulder for family friends around the neighborhood, some other friends throughout for Christmas, and I hand those out. It's a busy time. I like to try to give them something they can eat, and they don't have to worry about dinner because it's busy. I like doing that. I love doing that. I love the flavor profile that the offset cooker has, and I like just kind of hanging out around the fire as well, just kind of throwing a log on every once in a while. I would say that is probably if perfect scenario, it would be that. But if not, I love my griddle. It just I couldn't live without my griddle. That's just for sure. Yep. August birthday. You're the 6th, Dave. I am the 31st. We're pretty close. Pretty close. And you're pitching. What is the best smoker? So Kelly, I would say a pellet grill. If you're really new to smoking, a pellet grill, I'm gonna say grill because that's what it is, and it imparts some smoke. Is a good thing to get your feet wet and to into the smoking game. You can induce more smoke with a smoke tube. You can add more pellets to it, light that on fire, and it'll give you a little bit more smoke. So yeah, I would say a pellet smoker. Blackstone's pellet smokers are doing really good. Come a long way. But yeah, just go kick the tires on some, see what you like. Open them things up, and yeah, just see what kind of strikes you fancy. The reason why is you kind of get a feel for how things work, especially on long cooks. And then if you start feeling adventurous, there's Kamado style cookers like a big green egg. There's drum cookers. There's offsets. There's a lot of other things out there, but just I would say entry level a pellet grill is great. Are those cabinet style? Yes, cabinet smokers are good. Yeah, I'll see a lot of those guys on comp circuits. They use cabinet styles. So, hey David, hope you're good. Richard, are you attending any meet and greet anytime soon? Not that I'm aware. Not like anything formal. We have some thing. I have some things with Blackstone that we're doing, but it's nothing like open to the public or anything like that. Unless on like a Griddle More tour, if it's close, um, you know, I might attend that. Do you ever do any open fire cooking? No, I don't. I've never done any open fire, except for like that's not really open fire. I got a big green egg that I cook on, and then my offset. I've never done any live fire stuff. No. I heard Blackstone and Weber merged. Are you excited about? And can we anticipate some upcoming Weber videos? Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing really about that. I know it's really in the first stages, and that's really all I know. Pretty excited. It's real good news, I think, personally. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the future. But who knows how that's going to shake out? Like I said, it's still in the kind of early stages. I have a Ninja Woodfire that smokes pellets, and the smoker is a flavor bomb because its size. Great opinion. That's a good point. CJ cooking with CJ, he does those Ninja wood fires as well, and he does a lot of pretty cool stuff on there. And so I would recommend that as well. Didn't think about that. That's a good suggestion. Painful comment. So, well, guys, I went over a little bit from what I was wanting to do. I was wanting 45 minutes or so, but for the first time, not so bad. I want to try to do that. I want. Wait a minute. I just realized I missed some folks. All right. Well, sorry, I just saw some comments that I didn't realize I missed. I'm gonna try to do this every week. So every Wednesday at 9 is what we're gonna do. We're gonna recap some of what I did last week or the prior week, not last week, but recap that. Anything upcoming this week? Probably gonna do a top 5 recipes from 2024, kind of a recap video. Jacob is finishing up for me. And yeah, be looking forward to the podcast coming up tomorrow with Tommy. Would love to get you guys on there. So yeah, let me see. Let me make sure chat's good. And let me see here. You have any giveaways coming up? I need to used to, and I've done. I just want to be totally honest. My members, I've done a poor job. I used to do a giveaway every month to my members, and I would just rotate anything. And I need to do that again. So members of the channel, it's a small fee. They get. I'll have my videos uh, up. They get kind of first dibs on things. They get special codes for discounts for heifer dust, all that kind of good jazz. Uh, I need to do that more for that. I need to do these giveaways for them. But who knows? The giveaway I did was very successful, and so yeah, I might need to do that. Hell, little worshiper, hello. Let me see here. All right. Great job. Looking forward. Thanks, Uncle Rocky. I appreciate you. Thanks, John. Appreciate you, Kent. I need to call you, brother. We need to catch up. Well, need to get you on the podcast. You've got a lot of. I mean, you're a good cook. I think you'd be great. And so yeah, I work afternoons, so I won't be able to join. Will it be on YouTube? Oh yeah, yeah. It'll be streaming on YouTube for sure. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely right, John. That's might be do something like that. Y'all, I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a blessed 2025. It's going to be kind of 2025. Rolls off the tongue real easy. And yeah, thank you. Looking forward to doing more of these. And yeah, I'll see you next time, next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Take care, y'all. Stay blessed.